Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another Tech Time with Mr. Wilborn. And today I have a great one for you. Some of you may know about this, a lot of you may not. It's called Educandy or EDU Candy, whichever way, it doesn't really matter. But this is an awesome tool for interactive activities for your students. Especially with ELA, just with sight words and or things of that nature. But you can really use your creativity with this website here. They do have a video that you can look at just to get an idea of what Educandy is all about. You can read more about it, but they have these activities that are so awesome. So you can do a word search with words, play tic-tac-toe against the computer, crosswords, hangman, memory, multiple choice matchup, and anagrams. I'm going to show you how this really works. So you can create your first activity, but I'd rather you sign in. So when you sign in, you might have to sign up first, but once you do all of that, you can log in. Let me put my answer. Believe that I am ready to go. Now, once I'm logged in, then they're going to ask you, do you want to create a list from what? Of words, matching pairs, or even quiz questions. But if you click on, or if you hover over the question mark, it'll tell you what these activities will entail. So if you do a word list, then you're doing activities for word search, hangman, and anagrams. So examples would be just red, green, blue, just simple or complex sight words or words that students are going over. So there's no definition involved. It's just identifying the word itself. Okay. And then you can literally create those words, and these games will be created off of those words that you put. If you decide to do matching pairs, these are the activities that you have with matching pairs. Now, with matching pairs, you can now add those definitions with those words. And there are 4 activities that the students can do for the matching pairs. So that is awesome. From memory to match up the crosswords to knots and crosses, which is nothing more than tic-tac-toe. And then you have the quiz questions, which is only one choice, one activity, multiple choice. So you would type in the question and then give the students multiple choice answers. So I'm going to show you what I have done. So I created one last year, and I did matching pairs. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I did it for second grade words. So what I ended up doing, just to show you what I did, I went inside. Once you get inside matching pairs, they're going to ask you to give the definition and then give the word for that definition. So the word would be the question, and then the match would be the answer. So once you type that in, I'll give you another one. I'll just, for the sake of time, I'll do James Wilborn. Typically, I know that's not what you would do, but just to give you an example. And when I click add pair, it's added down there. So it's telling me that the answer are in green and the question is not in green. So what I would do is then, since I already have it created, they're asking me, do I want to duplicate this activity or anything like that? I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. So now what I would do, just to preview it, the teacher has the opportunity to preview the game just to see how it looks for their students. So I'm going to do matchup. So I'm going to click on matchup. You have these options here to go full screen. The audio, the sound, I don't really hear anything when I play this game, but maybe it works for the students. But I can click that and go back out of full screen. But for this sake, I'm going to stay full screen. And I'll let my options and answer choices are down here. So I'm going to go here. There we go. A gift. Accident, crashing into a car, cheer, do this at a game, a rumor, gap, dive. Now, if I get one wrong, Oh, I already got them all right. So then what you would do is it's as simple as they would just repeat it over and over and over again if they wanted to, see if they could beat their time of 47 seconds. So if I try to put it in the wrong place, it just comes back down. So that is the matching pair one. So if I were to do the memory one, I think we kind of understand what memory would do. So I'm not even going to worry about that one. We have the crossword puzzle. So I'm not crossword. I do apologize. Tic-tac-toe. So you could play 2-player or against the computer, but in this case, it probably would be best for them to do against the computer unless they have someone physically at their home. So you would pick your choice of what famous means, and that's President Barack Obama. Then the computer goes. So they chose dive. You can dive. Okay. So you go back and forth and see how you can beat the computer. So that's another cool option as well. And so what you would do to get this to the students, if you scroll down, like once you put all your stuff together, you can scroll down. And then what you can do is you can copy that URL. You copy that and you can put it in your Google Classroom. Or if you want to put it, if your students have Chromebooks, you can put it in the chat box in Zoom or in Google Meet, and they can click on it. Or if they can't click on the link in the Zoom chat, then they could copy that link and put it in another window. So I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to make another window. I'm going to paste that link. Now, when I open it, this is what the students will see. The students will see this. They have 4 activities. So you can ideally use this for a homework assignment, maybe in small groups, or even doing a live lesson. Do it with them as a whole group or in small groups, or even, like I said earlier, or just a few minutes ago, as a homework assignment. And then the students will, it says these are pair games. Click one of the games to start below. And you see they have the quiz, the multiple choice, crossword matchup, and then, of course, memory. So if you click on memory, you're ideally just trying to find the word and the question and the answer that match together. Rumor and accident. Spacing between my teeth. Someone you hate. Wilborn. So I'm definitely not the best at these memory games, but yeah, I got one match. I'm gonna stop right there. So that is essentially how you can use Educandy for your students. So I'm gonna go back to my activities one more time, and I'm gonna show you how I use words. So I use matching pairs, then I use words, just words, no definitions, just words. And I'm gonna click edit so you can see what that looks like first. So I just put in words. That's all I did. And once I do that, they show me the activities that are available for just using words. Word search, hangman, anagrams. So as I try hangman, this is what the students could do. They see that there are 5 spaces. So I would say, what could it be? And as I get them wrong, my candy bar is going away. And I really don't know what it is. So I know what that is. Rumor. So then I would click next. And have 5 again. And if I don't know what it is, I got one more letter. I got a sad face. So I go next again. So I just keep going over and over this until I get to the end of all of my words. And when I'm done, I can go back to 2nd grade words. And the students will have this option here again to play a different game. So this could be something very helpful for those students who need something else to do when it comes to word recognition or words with definitions, and just give them really good practice. So if you are interested in using Educandy with your students, please feel free to reach out to Mr. Wilborn at jwilborn@apsk12.org. And I'll talk to you guys soon.